Hold on, I have someone watching. Who is this? Hello, friend. Hello, friend. Hold on, I have someone watching.
The dead welcome him with open arms.
Hello. Oh, hi, hon. Yeah, I'm trapped.
I think I killed someone. Oh no, I killed someone. I killed someone.
The calamity took everybody after all.
And I killed them.
Kid sees it plain, frozen faces all around.
And I killed
You don't
them.
much care to see him. Not like this.
That is why I killed them. Time loop myself. Time loop me. I am a dick. Hammer time. Time of hammers. I wanted the phone.
These folks never saw the calamity coming. But
Probably.
someone did. Someone close.
Arnold Schwarzenegger? And it does. Well, normally I would let them live, but they're dead! They're like dead!
Someone who ain't
They're
like
dead!
Mr. Bentley and his kindly wife.
It's Jim! He's dead!
It was someone like him.
Uh-oh. He's not dead!
Kid sees him there agape, in the flesh. Gets a snag or two trying to get to him. He ain't about to stop, no matter what.
And then lose it up.
He's got so many questions after all.
I don't know why I did that.
Just ain't got time for answers.
Now, this guy has like the Morgan Freeman voice.
The Thunder Brothers didn't make it.
Oh well. They're dead, Dave! All of them are dead!
They never saw what it was like beyond the walls.
Because they're dead!
Nor did the Bird Boy. Didn't make it.
Okay, seriously, why are they all... what movie killed them? It's weird. I'm gonna take a little... I'm pretty sure I saw this.
The Jawsons. They didn't make it.
I kinda knew that. 'Cause they're dead!
Grady Sr., Grady Jr. They didn't make it.
Oh well, such a shame. They were like them anyway. I got the money.
But him, he survived.
Something tells me I'm not gonna like this. Hey, what's this?
Kid finds proof enough that man ain't from around here.
Or a sigil. Okay. I want to make a joke regarding Ursa from The Last Airbender.
Just think, without that man, we wouldn't be here right now, would we?
I'm here. I'm main character. Dread rum. It's rum that's
The
dread.
core survives as well.
Counter.
Kid does what he has to do.
I killed the dead people.
And then? What do you say to a man who's seen too much? Kid hasn't a clue, but he says this. We have to go. Please.
No shit, Sherlock!
He's a proper gentleman, that man. His name is Zulf. No hiding he's an Ura. Folks like him ain't never been a common sight in Caelondia. He's relieved to see a living face or two. The kid and I introduce ourselves in kind. Both to him and to each other.
So is he an
for
African?
the first time.
He's an African. I'm pretty sure he's an African. I'm going to call him Zakora.
For Zulf, Caelondia was like a second home. He's real worried about his first home, too. Far to the east.
I still want to know what happened to this home.
We all lost loved ones in the calamity, he says. I don't know how I'm gonna go on without mine. He was born in the Tazzle terminals. The Ura sent him on a mission of peace to our city, and he's lived here ever since.
Okay.
We fought the Ura decades ago, but that was then. Things are different between us now.
Oh yeah, because nothing like a worldwide catastrophe brings two people closer together like cinnamon and bread. See, Squirty agrees with me. I want me bow! Seriously, 2 more of those and I'll be ready to go. I want in the tent! Rux, your tent!
The cores. They remember. That's why this place is coming together. That's why things are gonna be alright.
Okay, if you take, well, you are the stranger who strangely says strange things.
Well, look what we have here.
Let's go with the memorial.
The memorial. Here, a kid can pay respect to the old world and earn it in kind.
Alright.
The valediction. Just another one of my sketches. Nothing more.
Sweet. So these are like achievements.
Words can't express what happened, but they're all I got.
And loving is what all I got.
That ought to make those fangs sink in nice and deep. We tracked down a couple more cores near the edge of the city.
Let's go with the...
There's Pith Orchard, built in honor of the bull, and folks like Zulf who pray to him.
So is he like God?
No use praying to the gods these days. No time for it either.
That and I think they have a hard time getting text.
Kid says a little prayer anyway. Couldn't hurt, right?
So normally I fall into these levels, now I just wake up in one. The heck?
Folks used to make pilgrimage here to pay their respects to Pith, the bull. Well, the gods are long gone now. And the orchard core is long gone too.
Oh well, wrong way to go. I'm going this way.
Pith Orchard. Place is a dead end in more ways than one.
I knew I shouldn't have researched that god. He's a bull god, not a god.
Seems Pith ain't much of a watchdog.
Yeah, he's a bull. How could he'd be a watch bull?
The gods ain't gonna catch you if you fall.
Well, the game will. So, ha ha ha. What's this?
The gods don't care about trinkets, but the kid ain't no god.
Well, you're dead. I'm an ass. Yes, I ass.
Pith stood for something once. Something real.
But now he's just a bull.
In time, though, the bull stopped being a symbol and started being decoration. He couldn't even save his loyal subjects.
Maybe it's because he's a bull. Ah! Ow! Hammer time!
Pith makes a decent scarecrow, at least. Then Pith lights up like a rodeo. Ain't easy punching through his hide.
Run away!
Kid breaks him to bits. Must have been guarding that shrine. So what'll it be? Invoke the gods? Or tell them off?
Okay, so what this? The God of commotion and order.
Pith.
So wait, I can piss off gods for bonuses. Ah, sure.
Kid decides to press his luck. Well, if the gods are alive, they must be plenty sore.
Roll! 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 I think I pissed the god off.
Kid ain't never seen windbags that quick. Maybe old Pith put a scare in him.
Completed the breakers. Counter! Pretty sure I did piss off the gods. Distance shot. Woohoo! Boom! Hit. Counter! It's been again! Hit! Maybe I should have brought my shit.
Kid passes Pith's trial, and he's richer for it.
Fire! See, bows do that. See, arrows are not annoying. TV Tropes was lying.
Kid ain't found a core, but at least he found Zolf's precious shrine.
And I found rap music! Fly away. So yeah, the shrine makes the game harder.
Now we can build a shrine of our own, though I got some alternatives in mind.
I'll push it.
Zolf doesn't touch the thing. Says the god of commotion is no children's toy.
Going.
The breakers. Ain't no one could outrun them. Or their arrows.
Alright.
The Ura feared the gods. We turned them into toys, put their faces on our walls.
I kind of want more weaponry. Let's go with the war machete.
A bow and a machete, every bit as effective as the fancier stuff.
Whee! What's this? The Bullhead Court Proving Ground.
That's the Bullhead Court. Folks defended themselves there with shields, not words.
Luckily, my shield will protect me.
The accused always got a fair shake in Ceylondia. Some used to take the bullhead trial.
Ow.
Survive the trial without taking a scratch, you'd walk away a free man. Bullhead trial taught folks three things. First, a good defense is a good offense. Second, gotta always watch your back. Third, ain't no godlike bull up there gonna save you.
Heal now.
The trial pushed many a man to his limits.
But I get Alexa tonight.
Some folks wound up taking the coward's way out. The smarter ones knew when to just step aside and let things go.
Come here, big boy. Oh.
Well, the kid always wanted to compete in the bullhead trial.
Whee! A cinder brick fort.
That's Cinder Brick Fort, where the marshals used to watch over the city.
Ah, never went to that high school anyway. All right.
There's only one way into Cinder Brick Fort.
Smashing it!
The hard way.
Welcome, traveler! I am a head mother bull! Prepare to
Sure,
die!
the city marshals may be gone, but now the fort's crawling with windbags. Wham! Kid's ready for the windbags this time.
What's in here? What's around here?
The calamity was mercy for normal folks.
Oh, whoa!
The windbags ain't so lucky. They've been left to freeze or starve or face the kid.
Personally, go for the first option. You don't want to face the kid. Haha! Counter! Counter, counter! I got counter! And swords. Machete sword. Sorry, that was weird.
The windbags put the kid on notice.
Okay. What the hell just happened here?
Well, windbags young and old keep fighting for the fort.
And you did. Heals!
At least the marshals left the kid a parting gift. Something the windbags just can't handle.
The scrap.
Something that'll punch clean through their greasy hides.
It's a gun. I guess you should all stay away
Windbags ain't much different from normal folks.
Boomstick!
All they want's a warm place to stay and a decent meal.
Level up.
The calamity drove the windbags topside. A lot of them wound up here in this very fort.
damage. Boomstick them all! Yay! Boomsticks!
Could have been minding the business underground like in the old days.
Heal.
Windbags can't use the marshal supplies, but the kid sure can.
Going for the hammer time! Good thing there is an arsenal here.
As for the windbags, Cinder Brick gave them enough heat and metal to munch on for a while. Well, the fort ain't theirs by right. Can't blame them for wanting it, though.
I have no idea what I'm doing!
So many of those sorry things hold up inside that old fort.
Back away! And kill the things! Hammer time! I like the kid. The kid drops the hammer.
Kid's blasting everything in sight with that newfangled musket.
Well, that's what you're supposed to do! Or reflecting the shield. Pain! Really want damage though, you know?
Security's plane gone haywire. Windbags gummed up the works.
More full gods.
Kid ain't afraid to get burned.
Hammer time! But I do want to heal, so. I really wish I had my bow.
They trapped the Kid in the middle of the fort's parade grounds. Then they bring out Glutus and Glandon and all their scumbag uncles. They got something to gain, and only their sorry hides to lose.
I do not like where this is going.
Kid takes down Glutus, or maybe it was Glandon. The other big fella soon joins his brother, wherever they are now.
I want to say purgatory or hell. Maybe Cania.
The windbags finally get the message.
Yeah, they do get the message. Don't mess with the blonde! No, the silver-haired guy.
Kid used to dream of getting a marshal's badge, but not like this.
Yeah, I had to kill Marshall.
The Skyway's a welcome sight after all that.
Don't tell Marshall.
And now ain't nothing left for nobody down at Cinderbrick Fort.
Ow. Man, this game's murder on your
Kid
fingers.
shows up just as Ulf's telling me about his own journey to the city.
Yes, it was when I, Zakora, went to do things.
His travels ain't much compared to what the kids had to go through for all this. The marshals seem like good men, he says. They treated him with dignity.
They also insulted my people.
Zolf brought his antique smoking pipe all the way from the terminals.
Yay, bongs!
Seems the only thing the Calamity saved for Zolf was his smoking pipe.
Let's get high!
Kid says hello, but Zolf's lost in thought.
Give me your bongs!
Even since the Ura surrendered to us, the marshals kept a wary eye on him.
That's because we're racist!
Party punch is so zesty, it'll let you carry on through the worst of times.
Carry on my wayward son!
Kid's ready to get real personal with hammer and musket in hand.
So let's...
You want to tune a scrap musket, you start with the barrel.
Let's go for the lost and found.
The lost and found. Here, Kid takes fragments of the old world and makes them whole again. All it takes is some fragments, and the bastion makes it good as new.
It's magic, magic, magic! So I can go. Ooh.
Points just don't get any sharper than that.
Yes.
Been meaning to put up some guardrails.
Yeah, you know, what did you do? Just stop narrating! What's this? The Zolwood Grove.
That's Zolwood Grove. A nice quiet place to show a musket a good time.
Well, at least buy it dinner first.
Ever felt a Zolwood gourd? Like picking up broken glass barehanded? At Zolwood Grove, marshals learn to make every shot count.
Ow.
The trick was to pop all those nasty gourds without wasting ammo. Most marshals didn't get far on their first few tries. I had to catch a bunch of those gourds in a single shot. Funny thing about muskets is they work best up close. It took a keen eye, not an itchy trigger finger.
Something coarse, something foul. 15 shots or fewer, I can do that.
Kid takes a little personal time for just him and his favorite musket.
Again, buy it dinner first.
Plenty of gourds to go around, even now.
Let's see.
Marshals like to fine-tune their muskets to get better results.
This one's easy.
The best of the best cleared the course in just a few shots.
See? I'm awesome! Scrap salvo. What does it do? It's like he's playing a Yu-Gi-Oh! I activate scrap salvo!
Kid probably could have made himself marshal one day.
And that's why he's on the ground. Isn't he lovely? Let's see. Oh. Scrap salvo. Okay, let's see. Whee! Let's do that one later.
That's the Langston River. Used to cut all the way to the wild. Think it was bad then.
Sure, fine, whatever. Seriously, what the hell is the calamity? It has not explained what the hell it is.
The Langston River flowed free and wild till the calamity drank it all up.
We're in the middle of the sky, dude.
Maybe all that water just grew wings and flew off.
Considering we're in the sky, that's actually not surprising.
Riverbanks swarming with windbags.
Drop the hammer!
They're so bent on finding the core, they hardly notice the kid. Lucky for him, a certain famous ferry barge is still afloat.
Button.
Weepin' Nellie. She sends some squirts crying home as she leaves port. Maybe Nellie knows the way to the core. Maybe she can slip right past all the clamor on the coast.
Well, considering there's not much to her.
Or maybe not. A security skiff pulls up portside. Nellie's just another windbag to those guns. Just then, the windbags notice who she's sailing with.
No, do not open, do not hatch.
They try to cut her off.
Yep. Boom, 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 boom.
They try to slow her down. They try to knock her out.
And done.
Well, Weepin' Nellie tries harder. Try as she might, though, she hits a snag.
No!
Kid's gotta help her get untangled. Favors for favors.
There is no snags, only hammers. Aha! Guns! Counter!
At least she picked a good spot for a break, 'cause the core's right there.
What's this place? The arsenal? Yeah, as much as I like it. Breaker bow! Bow, bow, bow. And dancing shot.
The kid hears an unusual sound, like 100 flapping wings.
I'm dead!
They had their own eyes on the core. But why? Well, kid ain't got time to think it over just yet. Kid almost falls again.
No, he did fall again.
He finds Weepin' Nellie raring to go. Turns out she's got a special surprise for when the waters get rough. She's gonna need a little help with all them peckers. Crafty things think they're king of the roost now.
Really wishing I had my gun.
Rest of us only wish we could fly at times like these. Security skiffs keep on coming starboard side. Don't seem to care what they shoot, as long as they hit something. The windbags are getting even better idea. They aim to smash Weeping Nelly to splinters.
Ow!
Well, it all proves too much for poor Nelly.
Oh god, what did I do? I didn't do anything, I swear!
She's just gotta make one last stop.
7-Eleven.
With her last breath, Nelly gets the kid to solid ground. Solid ground in Picker country. They want that core real bad.
No, you can't have it! Go back to A&E!
Might be they want it just as bad as a kid.
Damn it, stand still! Thank you.
Kid shoos him off, knowing they'll be back. Know how many times Kid nearly fell off the barge back there? 5 times. Now, listen close. You should remember this next part.
Okay.
Why go to Prosper Bluff?
To prosper? Dark.
Used to take an enterprising man or a plain old fool to venture out that far.
Full head gate.
The city was the most beautiful place in the world. We all knew that. But on the other hand, some folks just yearn to see the things they're told they can't.
Oh, you're dead. What the? The hell?
And that's why you go to Prosper Bluff, ain't it?
Really wishing I had the musket.
There the kid hears something he ain't heard in a long while.
Music.
How's it go again?
Crit! Ish.
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay, this is getting good now. I'll leave you alone. Hello, substitute. You've been missing all the fun.
Have I?
Yes. Prosper Bluff? I don't either! Isn't that wonderful? Yay. What does that mean?
That means I am post game on my
And what game we talking about? And that is why I'm a mother. Okay, no I'm not. I'm just, you know, I get to say random things because I can. Repeatedly and with lots of prejudice. Glug glug glug, drink my booze! Really wishing I had the musket though. Not much hope. Hit, hit. Yeah, I got it in the last level. Would have been great against these birds. Instead, no, I swapped it out for the bow. At least I figured out how to beat the big birds. Copyright. That didn't work. There's another pool gate. And more dead birds. Jump! And baby said, jump! 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 And that was my last tonic. That's nice! Hail. Good thing I brought the extra tonics. Whee! What the hell was that for? Ignore him unless they come to attack me. Barrel! Remember kids, hammer time! It's the best time besides wine time and dinner time. Ah! Ow! Seriously kids, you must have a head of steel. Counter!
Well, no point explaining what happens next, right?
I get a bug?
Suffice it to say, the kid ain't coming home empty-handed.
Ah! He may not come back with a face, if that's what you're saying.
And besides, it's like the song goes.
You kinda wanted to go that way. Who are you? Why do I care? Are you my mother? Pancake!
They'll be here before too long.
That's not ominous. The singer agreed to return to the bastion. Da da da! Da 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 da!
We darn near celebrated when the kid got back, didn't we? Zolf never thought he'd see a fellow Ura again.
Oh. Repopulate the species!
We become fast friends. Calamity has that effect on people.
Also politics.
But there was more to be done. There was one last core to find. A scientific journal written in Zolf's native tongue. He learned so much from it. Too much.
Science is bad, kids!
If only I'd known half the secrets of the Calamity were tucked away in that book. I'd have worked to translate it right away. Most of the Ura never got a taste of Caelondia's fine goods, unless they were born and raised in the city like Zia here. Girl tried to run away from home one time, but the marshals stopped that, didn't they?
Yay, marshals. Chuck
So
Norris
many
is
secrets in there, and she can't even read it. Her father's own journal.
Daddy hates you too!
He ain't all that shy. Kid's surprised when I tell him there's only one core left. I shouldn't have believed it either.
Oh, I believe it. The shrine.
Behold, the Pantheon.
Abokai?
A Kobe. The gods never liked competing for people's affections.
Well, too bad!
If you're feeling low, count on the buttery flavor of our own Bastion bourbon. The marshals learned to pack those shells full of fire.
Fire! Fire good! Fire good! Let's go with the scrap musket and the war machete. And great.
Anything survives a musket shot ought to be quick work for that blade. We tracked the final core beyond the city to the wilds.
But first,
That's the scrapyard, where folks got to smash things and call it community service.
the best kind of service.
The city's unwanted things all met their end in the yard. Folks who fouled up would do their time here, smashing things to bits. The quicker they worked, the sooner they could go.
Mash
Folks
it!
learned to plant their feet and put their backs into it.
I had to kill the bong. I'm sorry, bong.
Others would plot a course to navigate that sea of junk.
Barrel roll.
Had to work real fast for the finest prize.
Oh well. 40 seconds or less, I can do that next time. Yes, next time!
Ever want to just smash things for a while? You know where to go.
I will, if I want to go there. But I don't, because I want to go here! With a barrel roll. I have my machete, I have my guns. Well, given how big the map is, the wild outskirts.
That's the edge of the wilds, where Jawson and his boys disappeared.
Who?
The wild unknown. Place can eat a man alive. Place
Pretty.
is so raw, even the Calamity couldn't cook it. Not all of it.
What's this?
Know what's better than having a slinger pistol in a fight? Having two.
I have guns!
Savage things lurking at every turn. Pin cushions ain't the worst of it either. Pecker's got the core, like they're building a bastion of their own. The welcoming committee scrambles to attention. Didn't expect the kid so soon.
The hell did I do? Ah! Machine guns! how do I get to it?
Kid's faster than a slinger with those guns.
Still can't get to what I want. Oh. Seriously, the only thing stopping me are these rocks. But restarting. That's nice to know, game.
In time, we charted the wild unknown, but we kept the name. Place is so raw, even the Calamity couldn't cook it. Not all of it.
And I get my guns back!
Know what's better than having a slinger in a fight? Having two. Kid's faster than a slinger with those guns. Pin cushions ain't the worst of it either.
Ah!
By now, Kid's got more needles in him than a stab weed.
I assume that's not a good thing.
Pecker's got the core, like they're building a bastion of their own. The welcoming committee scrambles to attention. Didn't expect the kid so soon.
Give me your core and your friendship.
Then Kid gets the feeling he's being watched. Not by me, by a lunkhead. And lunkheads ain't fond of two-legged animals.
I hate this level. Screw it. Well, that's all for tonight, guys.